All right, we survived the pumpkin patch, and now we're gonna go ahead and make some pumpkin seeds. Let's go. You're gonna need Worcestershire sauce, which I hate saying that word, butter, some sort of seasoning, like a Lowry's all seasoning, or I'm using the steak blend, and then garlic powder. You're gonna need 1 tablespoon of the butter per about 2 cups-ish of seeds, and then 1 teaspoon of each of the others per 2 cups of seeds. The hardest part of this is removing the pumpkin from the seeds. So you're gonna wanna do it with your hands and have a separate bowl to put the seeds into as clean as possible. After you get as many of the guts off as possible, and as you can see here, I still have a little bit, so there's gonna be some left over. After you do that, you're gonna rinse it in that same bowl with some cold water. After you rinse the seeds, you're then gonna strain them. As I strained them, I pulled a little more of the gunk off as I could, and now I'm gonna boil them for about 10 minutes. You're gonna take a teaspoon of the garlic powder, a teaspoon of the Lowry's all seasoning, I'm using a steak blend, and you're doing this as your seeds are boiling. A teaspoon of the Worcestershire. You're gonna add in your butter. This is about a tablespoon, maybe a little more than that. Okay, when they're done boiling, you're gonna let them cool, and then I like to pat them dry just a little bit. Okay, so these measurements are for about 2 cups of pumpkin seeds, so I'm gonna throw 2 cups of the seeds right into the bowl with all the seasoning and the butter. You wanna preheat your oven to 250 degrees and give this a good mix with all the pumpkin seeds, the seasoning, and the butter. Next, you're gonna pour the seeds onto a non-stick baking sheet. I like using parchment paper just because it's easy. I need to spread these out a little more evenly. You want them as single layered as possible just to help with even baking. You're gonna put those in at the 250 degree preheated oven for about 1 hour and 15 minutes, but you're gonna wanna be checking on them and sometimes mixing them up, flipping them and such just so that they bake evenly. Okay, these were in the oven for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Pulled them out, poured them into a Tupperware after they cooled off, and they are delicious. Do you give it a thumbs up? Yes. Thumbs up. All right, 2 thumbs up. There we go. Easy, delicious pumpkin seeds.